Alright, so okay. Sometimes I just click on the the audio thing where I record on my phone, and I just start talking just to see whatever comes out. What's the idea for the video or whatever it is? I'm gonna just let it be what it is right now and just keep talking. So yeah. Today is the time I'm recording this. It's 10:07 p.m. January 17, 2026. And even though I'm in a not so good of a position right now because of how much I'm stressing about work and school, looking back, to the year prior, on this exact day, I remember getting a text message from this lady from HR from an interview that I've had, and I was pretty confident that I was going to get the job, and I didn't. And at the time, I was really fucked up because I had just dropped out. I decided that I was no longer going to keep attending college, well, that particular college. And, well, I felt, like a bum in a way because I didn't want to just stay at the house, my parents' house, the whole day without doing nothing productive. So I went out there looking for jobs to keep me busy, keep my mind occupied, and get some money on the side and figure it out from there. So at the time, I was getting rejected a lot from jobs and interviews. Sometimes I wouldn't even get to interviews a lot of times. But yeah. So on January 17th, 2025, I remember I was sitting in front of my computer, right where I'm sitting right now. And I hear my phone, go there, turn it on, open the notification, boom. They do it politely. Hi, how are you? Whatever it is. We're sorry you have not been selected to move forward to the next phase. And I was just, but I didn't let that stop me because I kept sending CVs like crazy. I kept sending resumes like crazy every day until I landed a job. Now, I was just trying to get a job. I was working minimum wage, and I still am, because I don't got the qualifications for more currently. But all of this goes to say that no matter the position that you find yourself in, and how crazy or scary it might seem to you in the moment, in hindsight, like the perspective that I have now of that specific moment, knowing all that will happen after that, and all that happened last year really with me, and my path that I chose to follow and where I'm currently right now, it was really not that big of a deal. It really wasn't. I still got a job. I still ended up getting into college, and I still got it done. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what, I'm always get it done. That's how I feel. And I'm 21 right now. At the time, I was 20. And ever since I left high school, I felt quite alone in a way, because I've always kept to myself. I'm good with people, but as I've always kept to myself. That was always one of my personality traits. Really, just not closed off, but you know, I just kept it to myself. And last year, I really felt it because I don't know, for some reason, because I kept seeing my friends and people that I went to school with, because I think they're third year right now in college, most of them. You know, people be enjoying their lives and putting it on social media, and I felt like I wasn't part of none of that. I spent my time alone during the months between February and June. Not really the whole year, because even the summer I spent by myself. I mean, I did have my brother at the house at the time. I'm just saying, I haven't really went out with nobody. I was just by myself and working. All I did was work and stay at the house. Go to the movies by myself. And really, it's after a while you get used to not completely isolation, because I don't think that's good for anybody. But solitude, spending so much time with yourself and enjoying your own company. You know what I mean? If I'm making sense. Yeah, man. Went out by myself. Went out to buy clothes by myself. Went to the movies by myself. Went on walks by myself. What I enjoyed the most was going on runs by myself. And now I'm in my room recording by myself to see where this project will lead me. And I say all this to say that whatever you may be going through, or how crazy of a position you might find yourself in currently, nothing really lasts forever. And as long as you have yourself, then you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be alright. Really, I kept saying that to myself every time that I felt discouraged about something or overwhelmed with stress, because things do get stressful from time to time. You just keep saying to yourself, and that as long as you got yourself, you're gonna be alright. You're gonna be okay. It's okay. Things will happen. People come and go, and you don't have the right to keep people in your life if they don't want to be. You don't have to force people to stay in your life. You have to make use of the time that you got, and get to know yourself, because sometimes you don't know who you really are. So go out there and get your experiences with, just go out there, man. Make plans and don't look back. Make plans and act on them, actually. And don't just make plans for the sake of making them. Make a plan. You don't gotta be perfect. You can just figure it out along the way, but have a structure and go with it. What I didn't do, and I regret not doing, was planning a solo trip. It ain't gotta be nothing crazy, or even out the country. But out the country would be funny. You know what I'm saying? Would be fun. But yeah, I do intend on traveling by myself this year, because this whole year I'm dedicating to myself. Because last year I wasn't too focused on. I was focused on other things, and that didn't really go right, And I gotta also assume responsibility on that. because people will tell you things, and you know you can you cannot get your hopes up too much and put your all into anything from the get-go when it comes to people. I'm not saying to be distrustful, is that a word? Or suspicious of anybody, or just not trust people. But you gotta take anything with a grain of salt and stop. How do I explain this? Stop putting the image that you have of them. Stop putting the image that you got of them onto them. Like, how you see them is not how they are. How you want them to be is not who they are. If I'm making any sense right now, I'm really sleepy. But yeah, essentially, that's all I gotta say right now. I'm gonna go get some sleep, and yeah, I appreciate you for listening.